Should comedian David Lucas be canceled for an insensitive joke that he made about George Floyd? Well, according to some comedians, and also according to people who was at his stand-up comedy show at Funny Bone Comedy Club, they're saying yes, he should be canceled. Well, the way it started, David Lucas was performing, and apparently somebody in the crowd said something to him. And this was a mixed crowd. It had blacks, whites, and whatnot. And when that black person said something to him in the crowd, and he's black himself, up and coming comedian. So he said to the black person, and you want to show them the reason why George Floyd got his neck kneeled on. And people got highly upset and pissed about it. And they didn't care for the joke, basically. And he went on with the joke, continuing the joke to some audience members. He said, because they was like, he was like, oh, no, don't at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot him. This is what this person, comedian, said about George Floyd. Knowing that this is a touchy situation that just happened in 2020, why would you use that to get back at whatever audience member is heckling you or whatnot? Bad joke. Bad time. Because you had people that was inside of that comedy club, they was like, hey, I come here all the time. I ain't never. And I paid my hard-earned money to see a good comedy show, and this is what I get. So they was pissed. And some people saying, oh, he was just capping in front of the Europeans. To a sense, yeah. And that's why I put the link to that portion of the comedy show so you can look at it yourself. I'm not going to put it on my channel because it's too insensitive. It's enough to talk about it. But I will say this. We have to be careful what we say, people. You can't just blurt out what you want to blurt out, because that ain't the way it go. Now, what if somebody would have jumped up on that stage and drug him off that stage? See? Now, it would have been a different headline. Comedian makes George Floyd reference in his joke and gets drug off stage. See what I'm saying? So we definitely have to always be careful how we word things and things that we say. Some things we shouldn't say. That situation with George Floyd is still an open wound. So it's no way in hell I would use that just to get back at somebody that's heckling me. That ain't the way to go. And you're trying to come up on the rise in this whole comedian world, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Because the likes of people like D.L. Hughley, he had something to say about it. And I'm paraphrasing. He was like, no, you can't say what you want to say. You got to know what to say when making up your jokes. Because we darn sure know that he wouldn't say nothing about the Holocaust. Because he would have been banned as soon as he said it out of his mouth. As soon as he said holla, he would have been already banned it. He'd have been canceled as soon as he attempted to say it, right? But then you do this. Black people cancel people too. You know, But yeah, that just goes to show people we definitely have to be wise in the words that we choose to say. Whether we're angry, whether we're trying to get back at somebody, or whatever the situation may be, we have to be careful when using certain verbiage, whether it's in comedian world, whether it's even in your raps, in your singing. Some things you can't say. And we know definitely it's some things you won't say because you scared of them folks. But you'll say it to your own people. Bad, bad, bad. That doesn't make no damn sense. And it's terrible. It shows the cowardice nature of some people. You can say it about your own people, but you're scared to say it about these people. So that's a cowardice nature. You know, I stand by what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If I say it to you, I say it to him. You know, but anyway, people, like I was saying, I'm going to leave a link to that video. Check it out. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Should David Lucas be canceled from comedy? Or are you guys going to give him a pass? And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
Never seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I
this.
never
Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never